afternoon we're gathered together for a very special and joyous occasion, and that is to witness and bless the joining of Jason and Jessica in marriage. Marriage is a beautiful relationship between two people. It's a union founded on love. Jessica will take your bouquet, and I'll have the two of you join hands facing each other. And I ask you to join hands as a symbol of the union that you're making here today. And I want you to think about the hands that you're holding, because these are the hands of your very best friend holding your hands on your wedding day, promising to love you and work with you as you build your future together. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need strength, tenderness when you need tenderness, and love when you need love. These are the hands that will also hold all of whom you love. And these are the hands that through your lifetime together will wipe tears of sorrow from your eyes, but hopefully many, many more tears of joy. And these are the hands that years from now will still be searching for your hands, still seeking the love, encouragement, and support that each of you will give to one another. All of these things have brought you all the way to Las Vegas to the beautiful Cosmopolitan, all ready to say your marriage vows to one another. And it's important to understand that these vows cannot be made lightly, and Jason and Jessica, I'm sure the two of you realize this. These vows need to be made with a great deal of consideration and respect. With that very thought in mind, Jason, I have a question for you. Do you take Jessica to be your wife, to live together in marriage, to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to her as long as you both shall live?
I definitely do.
Excellent answer. Then please go ahead with your marriage vows.
Jessica, I have a couple words for you that I'm thinking about that I want to tell you. Before I get into the vows, I want to tell you a couple things off the top of my head. When I first met you at CrossFit, you walked across the room, you were beautiful. I knew this was something different. And what I first noticed about you was your class. And things really grew. And I fell in love with your kindness, your warmth, and these qualities I fell in love with. But then I realized at a certain point that it was something indescribable, something I couldn't describe. Was I saw the picture of you when you were a child, and there was a look in your eye, and I fell in love with you again because I see that look in you today. It was your spirit that I fell in love with, and just seeing that made me realize that I was truly in love with you and your soul and your spirit, and I wanted you to know that. And the qualities that I see in you, I want to have a family with you, with happiness, and I want to raise a girl that carries herself the same way you do. With that said, I'd like to give you the words of my vows that I've written down here. Jessica, I take you in my arms to be my best friend and lover forever. I promise to communicate fully in the moment with you and without fear. To make self-awareness, self-improvement, and improvement of our communication a priority. I will always make our family's love and happiness my priority, to honor our relationship and defend our territory. I will love Goldie and Gilbert as my own. I promise to open the door for you and teach our boys to do the same. I will believe in you and in us. I believe in the couple we will grow to be together. Most of all, I promise to love you, because I know every moment we have together is a privilege. I love you.
Perfect. Following that, are you ready to say your marriage vows? Then I also have a question for you. Do you take Jason to be your husband, to live together in marriage, to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to him as long as you both shall live?
I definitely do.
Excellent, another great answer. And please go ahead with your marriage vows.
Jason, I will never forget the moment you first walked up to me at Tiger's Den. I had this feeling about you, a feeling unlike anything I'd ever felt before. Part of it was definitely physical attraction. You know you're smoking. But it was something so much more too. It was in the way you carried yourself. And that smile. God, I love that smile. I remember getting so anxious before our first dates. You made me so nervous. I wanted to be perfect for you. But then something happened. I started to fall in love with you. Madly. And I realized I don't have to be perfect. You love me despite and maybe even for my imperfections. To my carrot crumble moments. Just like I love you for your little picadillos. But more importantly, I love you for the heart of who you are. You are one of the most amazing people I've ever met. Your drive and determination, your integrity. Babe, when I look in your eyes, I see your children. I hope we have a little boy and he grows up to be just like his daddy. Just the thought of that comes up my heart. That's how I know I found the man I want to spend the rest of my life with. I know it won't always be easy. Life gets tough. We've already experienced some hurdles. And the road will get bumpier down the way, I'm sure. But I know we'll get through it. Because together we can do anything. We're stronger as a pair. I promise to never lose sight of this, how I feel about you in this moment. I promise to love you every day. I promise to never take you for granted. I promise to always kiss you good morning and good night, even if I'm mad at you. I promise to talk to you. I promise I'll be open and honest even when it's hard. I will prioritize us. I want you forever as my best friend and my lover. I promise to do whatever it takes to keep our relationship strong. You are my other half, and you have my heart for always.
Jason, if you can very carefully hold Jessica's ring, just hold Jessica's ring for a moment. Throughout time, the wedding ring has been a symbol of unending love. Because lifetime, a wedding ring has no beginning and no end. It's a circle, the emblem of eternity. It's also made of metals that are least likely to tarnish. These things symbolize the pledges and promises that we just finished making to one another here today. Jason, please place Jessica's ring on her finger. Hold it there and repeat after me. Jessica, I give you this ring.
Jessica, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
And as a reminder.
As a reminder.
That I have chosen you.
That I have chosen you.
To be the one.
To be the one.
To share my life.
To share my life.
Perfect. Looks like it's all the way on. I'll have the two of you turn and face me the way we started. I'll give you your bouquet back. Jason and Jessica, in just a moment, I'm going to pronounce you husband and wife. Before I do that, I'd like to say a couple very brief things about marriage. They may be brief, they may be things you know, but they're good things to keep in mind. Marriage is being in love for the rest of your life. It's love walking hand in hand with your very best friend. It's thinking of new things to do together. It's laughing about the silly things in life with care and tenderness. It's trusting each other even though from time to time the two of you may be very far apart. It's the realization there's no one else in the world you'd rather be with. Certainly no one else you'd rather be married to. It's growing old together, but most of all, marriage is being in love for the rest of your life. Jason and Jessica, you've said your marriage vows to one another, witnessed by those of us here today. You've sealed those vows with the giving and the receiving of the wedding ring. So now it's my very great honor to pronounce you husband and wife. And Jason, you may kiss your beautiful wife. And congratulations, Jason and Jessica. It's very official. You are husband and wife.